Welcome to the 217 Recovery Podcast.
If you don't make mistakes, you won't learn.
With your host, Corey Winfield.
You know, there was a reason why that didn't work out. And you can look back at it and go, yep, I'm glad that didn't work out how I wanted it, because that would have been horrible.
Got your ass.
It is the 18th of February, 2026. My name's Corey Winfield.
My name's Corey Smoker.
All right. Yeah, we just missed 217. I wouldn't say missed it. We're actually kind of busy. But yeah, I was wanting to do one yesterday, but hey, we're here doing it today, and I have an idea. We're going to get to that in just a second. It involves some AI today.
All right.
Yeah, it should be fun. It will be fun, actually.
We're going to make this fun.
It will be. But I just wanted to talk about Recovery Stories Message of Hope Part 8, which is coming up tomorrow. Grand Traverse Event Center in Traverse City, Michigan. So if you're around Traverse City, Michigan, and you want to come, hey, man, cool. Doors open at 4:30. Food starts at 5. We're going to have pizza tomorrow. Yeah, and pizza.
Pizza and Caesar salad.
Yeah. So it'll be good. And we were going to do pizza at the very beginning because that was my favorite meal of all time. And we were like, no, let's work harder. Let's make spaghetti. Let's make salad. Let's do all this ourselves. Like, I don't know what we were thinking, but.
Well, it sounds easier. Like a spaghetti dinner. It sounds easier than realizing what work really goes into it.
Yes.
We realize that.
Yeah, it was hard. And yeah, we have funding, to do that with the Pay 2 fund. So like, hey, let's do that. And let's put on a nice meal for the recovery community. And that's exactly what it is. And the recovery community in Traverse City is so amazing. They come out and they support each other so well. Like you could do anything and they would support you, because they support each other. And that's the thing. People are like, oh, 217. I'm like, no, this isn't 217. This is the recovery community doing it. Like we apply for the funding and we call the places and get the food there. But like, no, it's the recovery community coming together. And that's what makes it so cool around here in this area about it. And
it is nice to see like all aspects of the recoveries groups and people coming together one night and listening to different speakers from the different multiple pathways, and then, having some fun and integrating and connecting along. And then, Dukoski guys being there and seeing that this is what it is and how you connect and network.
Don't worry about somebody breaking a bottle. This way it works. Meet you around the back. Like, hey, you don't drink anymore. What do you do with that bottle? No, but you're right, and the people come in too, because it's not about, it's whatever pathway can get you there, man. That's how I look at it. And again, I've said it a billion times, podcasting, I would say that was one of the tools I used, talking about my recovery every day or every other day, 4 days a week. It was a lot. But the speakers tomorrow are going to be awesome. Sally S., John G., and Percy. And it's going to be fun. Put together a little fun promo. But see, I'm not a good voice guy. And
I think it is good.
Well, I don't know. I don't have that like Saturday, that the trucks, like monster trucks. I guess not that I was trying for that, but I don't know.
I think it was good. Your promo video and like your radio voice, it's clear, it's understandable. And
I don't know, maybe just because it doesn't sound like me. Because it's like I'm doing an announcer guy, reading a commercial, or it's like I'm talking with you right now. Yeah. It's totally different voice than if I was just going to be like.
No, but I think it sounds good when you do it and, your other little videos. And when you talk, like it's just clear and crisp and understandable. I mean, me, when I talk, it's just unpredictable.
Yes, it is. I'm not even going to hit the drop.
So
I'm not gonna do it.
We don't need to.
Mm-mm.
We know.
Yeah. And then with the video I put out on Facebook, I uploaded it through Facebook because if you don't, they won't show it to anybody. So I did that, and I did the edited version because I showed it to you and Marty, and you guys were both like, whoa, like first like, oh, that's cool. And then I let it go, keep playing the extended version. And Marty's reaction went from like, oh my God, that's great, to like, okay, yeah, that's okay.
I think because she had to pause. I think she
you
had
did
to pause too long. Well, yeah, because you think it's over.
And then it's not. And then you're hit with like something that some would say is creepy. but I thought it was like cinematic. So I was like, all right.
Or like suspenseful, like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it was like showing one of the signs that I actually made I think I made it for Justin at one point when he was here. And it's about your goals. And are you doing enough to reach your goals? Or are you doing enough just to get by?
Oh, yeah. I always had to make sure
And
that
I
was.
put that by his office door.
Yes.
And I told him, that's for you, Justin. I don't know.
I think one time I had to set it on his desk.
I mean, hey, sometimes just a little, well, that's not a gentle reminder, but yeah, sometimes you just need it. But that's true. And sometimes you need to hear that. And
Well,
so, yeah, thought it was
exactly.
cool. And I just was filming it. I was like, hey, this is kind of cool to add to the end with a little creepy sound. And
I thought it was good.
so that one is available. You can go to, if you want to jump on our YouTube channel, you can see it there. Go to the Recovery Stories channel. And it's on that. But what I want to do now, though, is I thought it would be wonderful. I was updating my page at 217recovery.com. Still waiting for you and Marnie to give me those photos so I can update your guys's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's only been a couple months, not weeks. But I don't know. So I updated my page. It looks way better. Check it out, 217recovery.com.
Don't look at mine yet.
Corey with the E. Check out my page. And then I was like, hey, write this bio to it. It doesn't look stupid. And I realized something, that reading my bio, it's just, and you've probably already gone through this. Ugh. Like, I mean, yeah, I was there. I did that, done that. But like, it's so back in the past that I want to more highlight, this is what I'm doing now, or these are my dreams today, like, and I think that's why I was getting kind of taken back by the bio, because I was like, how am I supposed to write on here if I'm not trying to be stuck? So I kind of broke it up into 3 sections of like, hey, this is what I'm doing, kind of working on, and this is what got us there, kind of thing. But then I was like, man, what if I had like question answers? I'm like, man, if I should just had somebody answer me or ask me some questions. And I thought, what about using AI? So I jumped on to Claude AI and I was like, hey, ask me some questions. It could be about anything. It could be about recovery. It could be about whatever. And it was like, all right, cool. Like your idea. So it threw out 10 questions. And so I want you
To ask you these questions?
yes.
Okay.
And it said that I should like really draw it out, like, hey, I got these questions, and make it like a week-long like thing. But I don't know when we're gonna do a podcast again. So I think we should just run through some of them.
Yeah.
So these are 10 questions from AI.
Did you already study these for your
No,
answer?
I looked at the first one and I can't remember what it was about. A license plate or something. Maybe not.
Okay.
Okay.
Question 1.
All right.
What's the one thing people misunderstand most about being in recovery?
That you can't have fun anymore.
Yeah. That was me.
Yeah. Oh, if I can't drink, how am I gonna watch football? How am I gonna do laundry? How am I gonna do anything? How am I gonna go to a concert? But I have to smoke weed on the way. I gotta get drunk on the way. Come on, man. Those beers are like $15. We gotta like hit it before. Like, how would I do that without drinking? What? But then you realize that it's way more fun without drinking. Way cheaper. Like it's just all across the board.
Yeah, someone told me I had to re-describe my definition of fun.
Yeah. And then think about, wait, when's the last time I had fun when I was drinking? Yeah.
When did I remember having that fun?
All right, question 2.
You started a podcast from a sober house. What did you know then that you didn't know you knew?
What? What did I know then that I did? Wait, what?
What did you know then that you didn't know you knew?
What did I know then that I didn't know I knew? Oh, okay. So it's saying, man, AI had like them hard questions. So they want to know what I knew then that I knew that maybe I thought I didn't know. Right?
What
Like
did
looking
you
back,
know
I'm
then
like,
that you didn't know that you knew.
Yeah.
So like looking back at it, you knew it, but then you didn't think you knew it.
With starting the podcast, I would say that my co-hosts would change over the years, but I would still keep going. If that even
I
makes...
think also too, I don't think you realized how much of I think you knew it was an outlet for you, but I think now you really appreciate that was your outlet for you.
Yes. Yeah.
Like you knew it then, but I don't think you knew it as well as now when you look back at it and talk about it.
That's true. Yeah, I would say that is correct. Good. Thanks for answering my question. No, but that's
I mean, because that's what I hear from like in our different conversations and like when you talk to people and stuff. And then also too, we just been, running the wheels on the cart here with 3 wheels. And so we're not doing the podcast as much, and how much I think you realize you miss maybe some of that outlet.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, number 3.
All right.
I'm excited to hear this one.
Oh.
If 217 Recovery had a tombstone, what would it say?
I would just hope it had like a little date, like born 2019 dash, and then just nothing.
Had fun in recovery?
Bad motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Just the date, I guess.
Just the date.
Mm.
Okay. What does a bad day look like for you now? And how is it different from a bad day in active addiction?
I would say a bad day is I get behind a school bus on the way in. I don't know, like sober people problems. This is something I say all the time to people, like is even when I'm taking my car into the shop or we're doing something else, it's just like, something doesn't go my way. And I go, well, I know that I'm complaining about this, but this is still way better than the life I used to have. And, these are sober people problems, what we call it, and it's nice to have those. The bad day on the other end of it. And, I was just talking to my friend John, and I was complaining to him about this software that I'm using called VIII. And I used to love the software. It's like $80. It was great. And use it to write films and scripts and stuff. Well, I upgraded it and now it doesn't work. So I'm like on the phone with John and I'm bitching to him about it. And he's just like, what are you even talking about? And I'm like, I know, dude, these are sober people problems. I remember a day when I was like, I don't know when my electric's going to get turned back on. And I don't think I have the gas to drive to my mom's house to ask her because she won't answer the phone. Great. This is wonderful. Like those are the problems I had before. And so, yeah, going to complain about my car not getting as clean as it was supposed to, or I don't know, whatever you want it to complain about, like this red light's taking too long.
That's just patience. All right. Number 5. You're a filmmaker, a broadcaster, a nonprofit funder, and a podcaster. Which one are you when nobody's watching?
I would say I'm stressed out. The guy that's trying to play doctor, but not the good kind. The guy that's trying to figure out what's going on with my body and what is really going on and how can I just pull myself together.
What's a story from Northern Michigan that the world needs to hear but hasn't?
That's not a bear trap. I don't know. Which way do you want to go with it? Do you want to go like what people would be like upset if they knew about, or like a good story of like a guy who's, putting in the work and getting things done? Because Kim Hopkins Walker is a great story of that. Our very own.
She is.
Somebody who's come through, who left treatment, went back home because she's going to do it, whatever, and then realized, nope, I can't do it, came back. And some would say with egg on your face, like that, it's harder to get back up the second and third time sometimes, and the fourth and fifth. It's harder. Every time it gets harder. It's not easier just because the ropes. It's harder. So to come back and then do it and in the face and do recovery, sober living in a place that you don't even know, like, and then to get your own play. I mean, I don't know. She's a success story, I would say. Mm-hmm. So there you go. That story then. Keep it positive.
I like it. If you could go back and sit with yourself in the hospital bed in January of 2015, what do you say?
I'll probably just cry. Like just even thinking about it's making me tear up a little bit.
What would you say to yourself?
I don't know. Just thinking about it makes me tear up. Yeah, I don't think I tell myself anything. Glad we weren't rolling video on that one. Jeez.
That's right. What do you believe about God that you couldn't have said out loud 5 years ago?
5 years ago.
Man, these are some deep. They're just getting deep.
I don't know. AI, what the hell, man? I wish I had fans. They could write me letters, ask me questions. But you got to use AI when you don't. Read the question.
What do you believe about God that you couldn't have said out loud 5 years ago?
I guess that your relationship with God can get better. You know, like when you have like 2 years clean and you're like, man, things are going great. And people are like, oh, it gets better. And you're like, okay. And then 2 years later, it gets better. And you're like, oh my God, it's kind of like that.
Yeah. Or it's like even in the beginning, right? It's almost like this. I had this like conformed thing about God, and like you just don't ever know where you can talk about it or what it is. And, you know, now today, like I'm free out loud to say that I believe in God or my own power of my understanding and what he does for me. But I mean, for me, if you would ask me this almost 11 years ago, I would sometimes question if God had the best interest for me. All right, number 9. What's the most dangerous lie the recovery industry tells people?
Suboxone's not addictive. Can't get high on it.
Yeah. Very true. Okay, number 10.
Mm-hmm.
Claude AI is asking you these questions. Does that feel strange? And what does it say about where we are headed?
Well, no, it doesn't feel strange because I asked it to, and that means that I don't have any fans, I guess. I have a couple friends, but I guess fans.
I mean, you never gave me an assignment. I've come up with some questions to ask you.
You're busy working.
I know. I don't know. I think this is cool, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
it's kind of deep in some spots, but that's why we're here, though, right?
Is it?
Yeah. Anyways.
I went from, hey, this will be a fun little thing to like I'm crying and tearing up. Stupid. I'll never do that again. I'm glad we didn't videotape that. That's horrible.
Glad this wasn't my idea.
Don't share this one.
Stop. But please do share, because Recovery Stories Message of Hope Part 8 is tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And we would love to see.
Yeah, no, I did get an email from a guy. Not that he's a fan, but it was on Facebook through 217, and he was talking about recovery stories. And he was like, hey, can I share it? I was like, no, like we're pretty structured on time and how we do it. And we got to get out of there by a certain time, you know. And I was like, you know, maybe we can kick it and I can talk to you, get to know your story, you know, like you can't just throw people up on the stage. Sure, buddy, get up there, you know, and they start selling knives or something. Hey, for $9.99, you can have, wait, what? What is happening right now?
Yeah.
My luck. Yes, that would happen. But no, so that was kind of cool that, you know, he said his brother shared it with him, I believe. And it's like, all right, cool. Like that's awesome. You know?
So what's awesome is that means the word is getting passed around or shared in the community. And also, or maybe even they've seen the flyers somewhere up, you know? And so that's awesome. That means word's getting out there. And I think also too, you know, more people, as I hear when people come in, when are you doing your next recovery stories, you know? And sometimes it's hard to remember who all says that to make sure either flyers or they get the memo. Or,
yeah, and then every time we're like, we're going to email everybody next time.
Uh-huh.
And we don't. Sorry.
We're trying the best.
One day we're going to spam people. I mean, one day we're going to do it. One day. It's going to be real good too. Trust me. When we send an email, it'll be good.
Yeah, it will.
One day. You just keep waiting. Thanks for listening, and hopefully this was somewhat entertaining. And yeah, we'll recap recovery stories and actually get into some good recovery talk, because there's a lot of stuff going on right now in all of our lives, really, and you know, a lot of moving parts. But maybe we'll do an episode from the road coming up in a week or so. But
that'd be cool.
Yeah. Until then, check out 217recovery.com and our YouTube channel for updates.
Thanks for listening to the 217 Recovery Podcast. Listen to over 900 episodes on the 217 Recovery app that's free in your app store or online at 217recovery.com.